Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be starting a switching my screen time for reading, and I have a little post-it note that I went through from the other week, and I added up 2 specific categories on my phone because I use my phone for a lot of different things, and those categories were games and socials. So we're gonna do probably Monday through Friday. So today is Monday and I need to read for 4 hours and 11 minutes. So I will set a timer to do that. And what I'm going to be reading, I have 3 books that I'm currently working on that I want to read. I have one on my Kindle, which is What the River Knows. I started this book in April and I set it down because I was just not vibing with it. So I want to finish that one on my Kindle so then I can finish it and return it to Kindle Unlimited. I'm also working on American Prometheus, which is in the other room right now. I just want to get as far as I can in that. It is the last week or the last couple days of July, and I just want to see how far I can get in it. In July, I don't think I will finish it, but that's okay. And then the 3rd book that I need to work on is Pretty. That one I just need to get read by August 12th, so I thought this would be a good way to do that. So setting a timer for 4 hours and 11 minutes to get read on this Monday. I made it to part 3 of my book, page I think 205. Oops. And I'm gonna pause for right now. I just read for 30 minutes, so I'm gonna take a little break. I have 3 hours and 40 minutes left on my timer for Monday, so we have still have plenty of time left in today. It's only 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna take a break, just chill out for a while, and then we will pick up reading again. I'll probably continue reading American Prometheus. So I'm getting all cozy up on my couch and I'm going to read a little bit more. I'm going to try to read for an hour to get this under 3 hours. So let's do some reading. It's 8:30 and I have just under 2 hours left on my timer. So I'm going to read a little bit and then watch a video. Okay, I have just over an hour left. It is after 10 p.m. and I think I'm going to finish my last hour on my audiobook because I need to finish that up in the next 2 days before it gets auto-returned to the library, and it would be a couple months before I get that hold back. So I'm going to do that for the last hour and 7 minutes. So last night I finished my timer at 11:30. I spent the last hour listening to my audiobook, which I really need to get done. I think I have a day and a half left on it, and there's 3-ish hours left on that audiobook, so it was a good use of my time. Today, for Tuesday, my timer is only 47 minutes, which means the other Tuesday I really didn't spend time on my phone on social media or games, which is good. So I'm gonna set my timer for 47 minutes. I'm probably going to continue reading American Prometheus. I have made such good progress because of this challenge. I'm on page 276, and looking, there's 600 pages of reading. Originally I thought there was 700, so I'm about halfway through, which is great. If I could get to page 400 today, that would be amazing. So I'm gonna set 47 minutes and then get my reading done for Tuesday. So I just made it to part 4 of my book and my 47 minutes are up. So I finished my 47 minutes just as I was on the last page of part 3. I got 2 chapters read in my book and now I am over halfway through the reading part of it, so I'm excited about that. And I've made a lot of progress on this book in the last couple of days because of this challenge, which I'm really enjoying. So we'll see what tomorrow brings and how much time I have to read on Wednesday. So it is technically Wednesday and I can't sleep, so I'm gonna start my hour and 52 minute timer for Wednesday now, and at least start some of my reading and So I'm gonna sit on my egg chair on my porch for a little bit and continue reading. I have an hour and 22 minutes left. I'm on page 350 and I have about 47 minutes left on my timer, but I'm gonna make myself some lunch. Plus it was getting really hot outside, so I will pick up reading a little bit later. Today is Thursday and I need to set my timer for an hour and 21 minutes. I got a little bit of a later start to the day, but that's okay. I'm gonna set my timer, read for a little bit, and then head to the gym. So I have just over an hour left on my timer. I haven't done any more reading today because I've been doing a lot of like life admin stuff and taking care of that. So I'm going to maybe try to read for like 20 minutes, then give myself dinner, and then I will finish up my timer. It's about 9:30 and I still have about 50 minutes left on my timer, so I'm going to read as I'm cozied up in bed and yeah, get that done so I can get to sleep at a decent time tonight. So let's finish reading for Thursday. It is Friday and let's see, my note says I have 2 hours and 27 minutes of reading today, and then we're gonna wrap this up on Saturday because Saturday I only have 42 minutes to read. So 2 hours and 27 minutes. I'm gonna start my timer. We just got a new oven, so I need to do some stuff to that to make it ready so we can cook in. But so I'm gonna do that and then get to some reading. Okay, sat outside for a while reading American Prometheus. I am in the last third of this book. It doesn't look like it, but this whole end chunk here is all like references and notes. So I'm in the last third of actually reading, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna read one chapter out of Pretty and then like just do something enjoyable because I need to get through this book. I have about 10 days left to finish it. It won't take me that long. Let me set you down here. It won't take me that long to finish this. I just have to be motivated to read it, and I just like right now I'm not quite in the mood to read young adult fiction, but I need to get it read, so I will do that. And then I think once I end up finishing this book, I'm probably gonna pick up another nonfiction because I'm just in a nonfiction mood. But let's read for one chapter, finish that. It's about 20-ish pages, so let's do that. Okay, I read for about an hour today so far. I have about an hour and 27 minutes left on my timer. I am going to make myself some lunch and then just chill for a little bit. Then I think I'm gonna spend the rest of my time for my timer today working on Pretty so I can get as far into that as I can. I'd like to finish that up this weekend, so then next week I don't have to worry about finishing that up. And I'm also just like itching to start some new books, but I kind of want to finish up some of the ones I'm reading before I start new ones. So that is what we are going to do for the rest of today. So it's the evening and I'm gonna sit in my egg chair on my porch and finish out my timer for Friday, and then we'll wrap this up tomorrow. I'm gonna finish out my last 45 minutes on my audiobook. Okay, today we are going to wrap up our swapping my reading time, or swapping phone or social media games for on my phone for reading. It's Sunday actually. Yesterday we spent the day with friends. I got eaten by mosquitoes, not a big deal. So I have 42 minutes from my Saturday that I'm just gonna do today on Sunday to wrap up this video. I'm glad it's only 42 minutes because after spending the day like outside, hanging out, walking around, I'm tired and just want like a nice chilled day. So I'm gonna read for 42 minutes today, and then I will check back in and wrap up this video. So I was just sitting outside finishing up my timer for today, and I just kind of want to wrap up this video. I feel like this has been a really successful week of just like prioritizing reading. Especially I've been able to get really far into American Prometheus. This is just a really hefty book that I want to take a lot of time on, and I feel like I just made a dent in a lot of the reading that I wanted to do. So I wanted to finish wrapping up my swapping out screen time for reading video. I feel like this has been a very successful week for reading. I got a lot farther into American Prometheus, and this is a book, it's just very dense and long, and so having those short amount of times every day where I would pick this up and read it was very helpful. I finished out an audiobook that I had a loan on that I needed to finish. I did start my August TBR. I started Code Talker. I'm like a little over 1/3 of the way through, so I'm gonna probably finish this up today. And I got back into a ebook, Kindle book, What the River Knows, I believe. Which is, yeah, What the River Knows, which is when I started way back, I think in April, and I just couldn't get into it. I didn't like the characters, so being able to like pick that back up now and like work on actually finishing it throughout this project has been nice. So I'm gonna continue. I'm not done with that one, but I'm way farther. I think I was like 10%, now I'm like 34, so made quite a bit of progress there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.